Hello everyone, this is Nasser Daisy, the Vice President, Makerere University Animal Welfare Club, and as most of you are informed that we are in the Animal Welfare Week, we are having different activities, some of which my fellow members have described, and today I'm having one of the experts, one of the doctors of our own, who is going to talk about something very important about Animal Welfare Club in this concern. Let's hear from Doctor.
Hello everyone. I'll introduce myself first. My name is Dr Sylvia Nalubwama, and I'm a lecturer here at Makerere University in the Department of Livestock and Industrial Resources. I'm glad to talk to you this afternoon in the Animal Welfare Week, a very pertinent subject. Animal welfare is as vets, as animal productionists, as everybody who deals with animals, we think this is a very, very important aspect which we should all know about, since we are dealing with salient creatures. Animals are like human beings. They have feelings. They respond to the way we handle them. So that is why it's very important that we get to know about, the best way to handle animals with as we respect their welfare.
Heard from our doctor, Dr. Sylvia. Thank you so much about that small information about animal welfare. So in the Animal Welfare Club, we hear of words like UFAW, and some of the people will be there wondering, what is UFAW? What is its connection in the Makerere University and animal welfare at large? So, Doctor, do you mind telling us something about UFAW?
Thank you very much. UFAW is an acronym, Universities Federation of Animal Welfare. It is a UK charity organization that works to promote and develop all improvements in the welfare of all animals through educational and scientific activities worldwide. So as the name goes, Universities Federation, so it means that this charity organization works with universities to promote various activities that are geared towards promoting animal welfare in their countries. So that is Universities Federation of Animal Welfare, and their slogan is "Science in the Service of Animal Welfare," which I think really depicts their goals and focus towards promoting animal welfare worldwide.
So as you've said, it's university. Yes, so that is the connection we are having with Makerere University or the Animal Welfare Club?
Okay, this organization, like I said, that it works with universities. So how its arrangement is that they have a particular scheme called the Universities Link. So it gets connection to universities by getting a focal person who works directly with them, and this is mainly for them to be able to extend some of the activities that they promote in this charity organization. So as Makerere, we have a link with this organization, which is called the UFAW link, and I am the link person that was chosen, and I've been representing this university for the last 5 years when we've been linked to them, and through me they send different information, animal welfare research information, calls for conferences. They share with us different research outputs. So this information, my responsibility is to spread it to different people who are concerned with issues to do with animal welfare. So because when it was introduced in this college, the link was introduced through this college, we were able to come up with the students. We organized the students to come up with a club. So you could say that the club also came in as an offspill of this link. So the students started organizing themselves in coming up with activities, different activities that promote animal welfare, and this charity organization started offering support towards these activities that the students come up with. They have done so many activities like outreaches to primaries and secondary schools to talk about animal welfare issues. They have organized outreaches in communities for vaccinations and sensitization of masses on how they should best take care of their animals, especially the animals that people live with at home, like the dogs and cats, but also as well as talking about the farm animals and their welfare. So that is how the organization is linked to Makerere, then to the students, because ideally they want to work with the students. We want the students to understand what animal welfare is and why it is very important for the promotion for these professionals, because we know that after your training as students, you are going to go out there to practice. Okay, so that is why it is important that you become ambassadors while here. And not only that, they're also promoting, since we are promoting animal welfare sciences, we want to also ensure that students get engaged in research that is geared towards animal welfare. So we have been encouraging students to come up with concepts that address animal welfare, and then they are supported to do research in the subject. And I'm glad a number of final year students have done this research, which we have shared with through their dissertations, and also through this charity where we send articles, and then they are published in the newsletter, which is spread worldwide. So our colleagues out there know what Makerere students are doing with regards to animal welfare promotion.
Thank you so much. And I think you've heard so much about UFAW, and those ones who have been having many questions, what it is, its connection to Makerere, most of the questions have been answered. So, Doctor, I'm wondering, is there any other opportunities that the students can get from the UFAW? And if they're there, how can one, for example, I can be there and I know about the opportunity, but how can I access that opportunity?
Thank you very much. One thing we should know is that the information about UFAW is online, so we can visit their website, which is www.ufaw.org.uk. So you can go to that website and you learn everything that you want to know about this organization and what it does. Probably I can just spell out a few things that the students can benefit from directly, and I always provide the information through the club, and I believe that the club executives do share it with the student community, and one of them is the opportunity for scholarships towards research. I could say final year students research. You might be doing research in animal welfare and you do not have money for data collection. There are some funds that are available to, that can be applied for to do that data collection, and then you can be able to do your research. Then on a wider scale, they also have there are also opportunities for full scholarships for masters and PhDs that are supported by this organization. Still, that information can be got from this website. And annually, this organization organizes conferences and symposiums. So these are always, information is provided to us, and then we spread it to, to the wider community. So you may be interested in attending these conferences, then you can go and you apply directly to the organization. There are also some awards that are given. I will read the names of the awards that our students can participate in. If you know that there is some good work you are doing in promoting animal welfare in your country, you can participate in these awards. One of them is the UFAW Animal Welfare Students Scholarship, that is award. Then the other one is the UFAW Young Animal Welfare Scientist of the Year. There is also another one, which is the HSA Students Trainee Award of the Year. So these are just awards to show exemplary performance in promoting animal welfare. So you might be out there and you're doing some good work, you can document it and you get an award. And this award, I guess, has something that is attached to it. It's not just a certificate. So those are the opportunities that the students can benefit from through this organization. And I am around and I'm here to provide all the necessary information that you may want as regards to this. So if you're interested, please, my office is open. You can come and get more information, or through the club, you can ask more about all these scholarships and awards that I've talked about.
I think most of us now are happy hearing about scholarships, hearing about awards. Awards are not simple things to joke with. From that, outside the UFAW, which advice can you give to someone out there? I would have said a veterinary student, but most of us are in contact with animals. We don't take into concern their well-being, their freedom. So which advice can you give to a person like that outside the veterinary field or inside the veterinary field about the animal welfare?
Thank you very much. This subject of animal welfare really brings out, the inner us, why and how you should, be passionate to animals. I believe that a person who doesn't have passion for animals, who doesn't feel for animals, shouldn't actually be handling animals. You may be a vet and for one reason or the other, you don't like animals. For me, I believe that you may not be in the right profession. So the advice I would give is that once you start handling animals, once you start working with animals, you should try as much as possible to love them. You should try as much as possible to make these animals your friend. And in so doing, that is when you shall start caring about their welfare, which comes in the 5 freedoms that we talk about. Are they free from diseases? Are they free from suffering? Are they free from hunger? Okay, so it takes somebody to be passionate to think about those things. So beyond being just a professional who just comes and treats animals, you should go an extra mile to understand the behavior of these animals. And in understanding their behaviors, then you can be able to think about how they respond to the way you look after them, the way you handle them. So let's make these animals our friends. Let's feel what they feel. So that is how we shall be able to live, in harmony with these animals, such that they can do what we want from them, if it is production, if it is a companionship, if it is the security. We are sure that if we cater for their welfare, then they can be able to give us those services. So that is what I have to say. Thank you.
So much. I would have shaken your hands, but we are in COVID times, obviously. So thank you very much for paying attention, or for whoever has been listening. And I think this video or this clip is of very much importance to you. You've heard of scholarships, you've heard of awards, you've heard of many other things. And concerning our animals, please take care of them. And I remain Nancy Kodeizi, the Vice President, Makerere University Animal Welfare Club Student Association. Bye.